from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started.
And off we go in our nation's capital. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A first carry for Samaje Perine. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Got him in, it's Brown.
On the move past the 40.
And down right around the 37. The end result, 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, defensively rallying to the ball after the nice move.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
In motion left goes a tight end.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Dorrance Armstrong in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Touchdown! Marquise Brown, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Maverick! 60 Maverick! Come on, come on.
Play action. Now it's Daniels.
They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Ready. Off the play fake. Daniels.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
60 by 60 by. They go play action. Daniels.
He'll buy some time right. Zach Ertz has it complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They have to give them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
2nd and 5. Here's Daniels. Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Jaden Daniels
scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. In motion left comes Brown. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go. Now Daniels. Here's a screen for Robinson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Daniels looking end zone, but it's incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
To throw is Daniels.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
Second down and 4. Mahomes now to throw. And dropping it off underneath, here's Pirine.
And out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They run it with Pirine on first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
It's complete to Brown, right side.
And the Chiefs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Now Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And some strong running. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter.
Back now at Commanders Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Let's go. Robinson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Second and goal from the 1.
Throwing now is Daniels.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is caught at the 20. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for KC. And even 60 yards. Mahomes going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Rolling to his right. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
This is about what you'd expect. Defense selling out to stop the run. Pretty good on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah, you're no longer really worried about making sure you're holding up the offensive lineman as a defensive lineman. Now you're just about getting in gaps. You're trying to get upfield, penetrate, and make a play on the football, especially, before the running back really gets control of it. That's what you're doing. You're also bringing the linebackers in to jam the line of scrimmage, and a safety or two is going to be there as well.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
Mahomes will throw.
Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good-sized play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw.
Able to find Ertz. He's across midfield.
And down to the 28-yard line.
Oh, what a play. You got to use one of those timeouts.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Here's 1st down.
They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And we know that this crowd really wants to explode. What a win this would be. They had a shot at the end zone right there, and it fell incomplete.
He's back to throw. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Daniel's going to try and throw for it.
It's caught at the 1. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
One final try for Mahomes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
This ball intercepted.
Hail to the Redskins! Hail victory!
Hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.